happened as to why he wasn't delivered here in person, but in any event, we have a bond issue that was brought to my attention, so we needed to address that. And so we are on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Amir Boykin, 231785, and appearance for the people, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Omar Shah on behalf of the people, PH 6332.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Luther Glenn, P38683, appearing on behalf of Mr. Amir Boykin, who appears via Zoom from the Wayne County Jail.
Amir Boykin.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Amir Boykins.
All right, thank you. Hold on, are you with an F today or no?
Huh? I couldn't hear you.
What did you indicate your last name is?
Boykins.
With an S or without an S?
Without an S. Boykin.
Okay, it sounded like you said with an S, but okay. Today's the date scheduled for, for the exam, and it was set for 1:30 p.m. Mr. Boykin had his sentencing down at Third Circuit Court, Frank Murphy Hall of Justice, and then he was set to be here at 1:30. The communication with the jail was that he was on his way here, but in fact, he was on his way back to Wayne County Jail. And then it was brought to this court's attention that there needed to be a bond issue addressed, as well as the fact that there had been a witness detainer that this court had signed that was submitted to it by the prosecuting attorney's office. Okay, Mr. Shajra.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I think it's important for us to go back to the prior proceeding to which we did issue a witness detainer on behalf of the complaining witness, Judge. Prior to this case, Judge, as the court is aware, we had an FFDV case with the same defendant, same complaining witness, Judge. There was a prior bond violation. There was a no contact, no go to order. He violated, picks up this case, Judge, of unlawful imprisonment and incident obstructing a police officer. Now, Judge, it came to our surprise that the complaining witness just stopped communicating with us. She indicated that she didn't want to participate in the process. So I did reach out to the OIC on the matter. I indicated and asked him whether or not he could pull the jail calls and information as it pertains to Mr. Boykins. He indicated to me, and I do have the documentation to show that Mr. Boykins has on multiple occasions reached out to the complaining witness on the matter, Judge, sending multiple messages, including text messages, Judge, as well as phone calls. We don't know the context of the phone calls yet, Judge, because we haven't been able to get those from the jail itself. But we do have the text messages, Judge, between the defendant and the complaining witness as it pertains to participation in this prosecution.
How was the defendant able to text message from jail?
Judge, it's my understanding that the Wayne County Jail does provide tablets to which he was able to communicate to me.
My daughter was sick. My daughter was sick. That's why I was talking to her. My family told me that my daughter had.
Sir, I'm sure your attorney is going to advise you that you may not want to indicate anything right now, because no contact is no contact. Zero.
All right.
I'll take a look at those, please.
Judge, may I approach you?
Yes, you may.
Go.
All right, and so, Mr. Glenn, I will also note, I don't know if you've been afforded.
Judge, I did have copies for Mr. Glenn, however, he's not here.
Okay, and so, what is the name of the complaining witness, counsel?
Oh.
The Daisha Griffin?
That is correct.
Okay. So, the court is looking at, let's see here. Mr. Boykin has been in custody since September 27th. Well, no. Has Mr. Boykin been in custody prior to September 27th? He must have been, because He was in custody at the Wayne County Jail. Oh, he was in custody on another matter.
That is correct, Judge. He was on bond for the incident with the same complaining witness prior to in this court where it was bound over. He then absconded from the tether on this matter, goes to the complaining witness's home and makes contact with her there.
Oh, okay, that's correct. Okay, so let's go all the way back to even July 11th. Well, let's see. We have, well, actually, I'll go from September 27th on this matter specifically. What was that, sir?
Nothing, man. How you say that?
After September 2nd, there isn't anything in here until September 27th. I'm sorry, September 29th, which was 2 days after Mr. Boykin was arraigned in this court, which the court was very clear, and we're going to read the bond conditions. In fact, sir, I'm going to have you please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give this, sir, please raise your right hand.
Oh,
Solemnly swear affirm the testimony you're about to give this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the court will note that the bond was $100,000 cash bond. No contact with the complaining witness, phone contact, text message, email, social media, third party, anything of the like. You're not to enter the premises at our home or employment. You're not to possess, consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed, not to possess or have access to firearms and or any weapons, and you are to obtain a GPS tether house arrest in the event you posted bond. So, no contact is no contact. This communication from the jail is September 29, 2023 at 15:04 hours. Sent by Mr. Boykin to Ms. Griffin. When you send the pics, 1321. Can you send new pics of y'all, please? Then at 15:04 on the same date of September 29th, when you send the pics, make sure it's pics of you too, Daisha. September 29th at 15:08. I really miss y'all a lot, even though the judge don't want me talking to y'all. I just know she's not gonna be happy or work with me anymore. But most people don't know that I love y'all, man. I just wanna get out and do the right, nothing, this, not, nowhere. Nobody wanna be you. No, I just get up every day and ask God to let me make it home to you guys. You know, I miss y'all a lot. Then right after that, I meant to say thing. September 29th at 15:47. Said by Mr. Boykin, whenever you get time, can you pick up the phone? I know you got something going in, and I'm not trying to come in the way of that. So when you have the time, can you pick up the video visit thing? I'm going to set a lot up. Just pick up the one, work best for you. I really have something I want to talk to you about. Same day, 1940 hours. I love you guys. I talked to y'all Sunday. Hope you enjoy the time with your grandma. Love y'all. Kiss my mama for me. Can't wait till them pictures come through. Good night. So on September 29th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 communications by Mr. Boykin to Ms. Griffin. September 30th, I got the pictures, you so little now and mama starting to look like the both of us. I love you guys. Enjoy the day. Make sure to send more pictures of you guys. Love y'all. Enjoy y'all day. That was at 12:43:22. 12:45:28. Y'all look cute. All by Mr. Boykin. Then Ms. Griffin responds on September 30th at 12:54. LOL. Told you she starting to look like me now. She still look like you too, but you can finally see how we resemble each other when we're next to each other in pics videos. Love you too. Enjoy your day as well. Then September 30th, 13:14:28 by Mr. Boykin. She's so big now. I can't believe it. I love my mama so much. I can't wait to see her. She looked like you when you was a kid one day. She looked like you the next day. She looked like me. I'm so happy that I had a kid with you. I love you guys. I text you later on. Don't forget my pictures. Daisha, I know you're about to have a long day, so I'm gonna let y'all get going. Stay safe, probably supposed to be safe, but don't forget you the one at all times. I love y'all. Kiss my mama for me and make sure you give my baby some food if she won't. If she wants some.
Ma'am, I was not
You're a
saying
lot,
nothing
let's see.
for you getting.
I'm sorry?
Ma'am, at the end of the day, like, what do you expect? I have a kid with her. I don't know why this prosecutor trying to make it a big deal. What you want me to not to be in my kid life? Like, I don't know where y'all going. I did not nail her hostage. I did not do no unlawful imprisonment. When they came, it's in 2 statements of her saying I never forced her. So I don't know where y'all trying to get. I have a kid with her. What you want me to stop communicating with her and my kid? Like, just make it make sense.
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
Sir,
I don't care.
sir, this court ordered you not to have any contact. That's 0 contact. So
Yes,
yes,
but my
I
other
expect
judge
you.
said that I can
Excuse
co-parent.
me.
My other judge said I can
Stop
co-parent.
talking. Stop talking. Right now, you're not co-parenting with her. You are in the Wayne County Jail. You are not to have any contact with her whatsoever. I was very clear about that. Very clear about that. Yet you, and you know that I'm clear about that because you make mention of that in your message to Ms. Griffin on September 29th of 2023 at 15:08:38.
Okay, but my other judge said that I can co-parent with her as long as I'm not threatening her. And that court overruled you. It's a 3rd district court, not a 27th district court. So if you want to just buy my stuff over, just do it. Just do it. I don't care anymore. Do whatever you gonna do, bro.
Let me be very, very clear with you.
Because my judge just told me today, I got the paperwork, I can
Excuse
co-parent.
me.
It's in black and white.
Sir,
That's what
let
she
me
told
just tell you
me,
this.
bro.
Stop talking.
If she says she don't want to participate in the stuff, you're supposed to drop the case.
If your judge, I just muted you because you're not listening to this court and you're not giving me an opportunity to state what I need to state. If the judge on the other case that you're bound over on made the comment about co-parenting, I don't know, I wasn't there. That judge does not overrule this court's authority regarding bond on case number 231785. I am making that very clear to you, sir. Unless there's an appeal file that appeals this court's bond orders, that court does not overrule this court on this bond condition on this case. Again, you're muted, sir. You're muted. Stop talking, please. I'm sorry, and yes, Mr. Shadra?
Judge, and I think it's important to elaborate on the fact that as it pertains to the complaining witness's presence in court today, officers were looking for Ms. Griffin for almost a week now. They sat in front of her house, they went to her place of employment, they spoke to her relatives. She indicated that she didn't want to participate in the process. Finally, we were able to get her here today, Judge. She said that, in fact, he was the reason why she didn't want to come to court. And Judge, when we looked at the defendant's history, he shows a reckless disregard for this court's orders. It's very important to note, Judge, that these bond conditions are for these complaining witnesses to feel safe. That's why we implement them and we need them to get to court. And Judge, this is ridiculous. This has happened over a multiple amount of times, and we ask that the defendant in this case be given jail time as it pertains to the bond violation, Judge.
Mr. Glenn, your response.
Well, if you're asking for jail time, that's criminal contempt. That's not an issue with the bond. The bond, he's been in jail and he can't make the bond. So if there's something that's going on with holding him in contempt for violating order, that's a separate proceeding.
Like, I don't care, bro. Like, he's lying. If I'm the reason she not coming to court, I actually told her to come to court and tell the truth. It says in the paperwork she was never held hostage, bro. He's making up a lot. Go read the paperwork for yourself. I can pull a statement out and read it out loud to you. She never said I held her hostage. It's her house. She got the right to say, go get a search warrant. So how I'm being charged with unlawful imprisonment? I'm getting overcharged. That's why when they get to 3rd district court, they gonna drop it and just hit me with resisting arrest. because there's nowhere saying that I forced her against her will. I'm being overcharged. And he's lying. I never told her not to come to court. If you go listen to the phone calls, I told her to come to court and tell the truth. Fuck is you talking about, man? The man lying, bro. But go ahead and do what y'all gonna do, because I don't care, bro. I'm gonna get out eventually. All y'all doing is overcharging me, bro. Overcharging me. This shit right here in black and white, bro. We can read this shit together. When the detective talked to her, she said,
listen, you are in court. You are in court. Stop your cursing. And the court's going to note as well. And first of all, there is a very
you can't get nobody with prison. It says right here. It says
talking.
Detective contacted Griffin on September to ask her to restate the incident. Again, Griffin stated that when police knocked on the door, Boykins be.
Mr. Griffin, you need to stop talking, please. Stop talking just for a few moments. The court will note that some of these messages are quite descriptive in detail regarding what Mr. Boykin would do when he gets out. Specifically, October 3rd, 2023 at 21:28:33. You 27 minutes last. You must be with Dude or on the phone with him. It's all good. I talk to you when you get off work. Late that same day, 21:36:27. You're not gonna make the call. It's all good though. I be you real soon. My time comes. Just wait on it. Kiss my kid for me. You can't take 3 minutes out of your day to make a visit. You sad like man, but hey, my life in your hands. So let me not play with you. Kiss my kid for me and enjoy the time on the phone with the nigga that don't want to do shit, but use you for sex one day. You would get it before it's too late. Then on 10/4, 20:27:45. Yeah, you playing mind games and kid ass games. You never called. You're a liar, bro. If you laying up with a nigga, just say that. And I stop calling you. Better yet, you got it, bro. That's my last time calling you. You a liar anyways. Then it's showing the last one is October 4th. Were there not any further communications after October 4th?
Judge, we were made aware that there was also phone calls as it pertains to defendant and the complaining witness. We were just not able to pull them at the time, given that the software was not at the jail. And Judge, the OIC can make a representation to those phone calls as well.
All right, and Detective McDonald?
Yes, Detective McDonald, MC, ONA for the police department. I contacted I believe it was Captain Solberg. His first name is Michael Solberg, in regards to these records. I was directed over to him by the Wayne County jail staff. I sent him an email regarding Mr. Boykins' information and requested any meetings, text meetings, anything like that. He was able to send over what appeared to be some audio files. It just appeared that we need to use a different form to actually listen to them. So I do have some audio files. We're just figuring out how to actually play them.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure how there aren't restrictions put on communication devices when there are protective orders in place. So what this court is going to do is, as a condition, an amended bond condition, the court is going to restrict Mr. Boykin's use of tablets and phone. That way we know that he will not be violating this court's order and he will not be contacting Ms. Griffin, nor having anybody else contact Ms. Griffin. Let me be very clear, Mr. Boykin, you're not to contact her by mail either.
Okay, so wait, I don't understand. Why you trying to give me some charges when she said she don't want to participate in the thing? I'm suing y'all. It's all good. It's all good. Because if I'm still being like, y'all put out a warrant for her. She told y'all she don't want to pursue the charges. For one, what I'm trying to get you to understand, if you go read the report, she never said unlawful imprisonment. When she talked to this detective, when he asked her, he had her to restate the issue. She said she never said she was held hostage or anything. Why am I being charged with unlawful imprisonment? If anything, it sounds like a resisted arrest. So you know what? You know what you can do? You can just just bond it over. And when I get to the 3rd District Court, they're going to drop it to a resisting arrest. Because in here, I never held her against her will. And she said that. That's what I'm saying. You listening to them when you should be reading the paperwork. You should be, because how can I be charged with something and she was never held against her will? And they say this in black and white. 2 different statements. Her statement, and when he talked to her on 7-1, it said that I was never forced to do anything. He overcharged me, and I'm letting him know when I get up, I'm placing a lawsuit.
Mr. Boykin.
I'm placing a lawsuit. So go ahead, bond it over, and hold me in contempt of court. Because she's not even here. How can you give me a charge when she's not even at court to speak up on her rights? I got the right to cross-examine a witness.
Mr. Boykin, much to your surprise, Ms. Griffin is here and ready to testify.
All right, so go ahead and get it.
Excuse me. The only reason it's not going right now is because you were not delivered in person. So, Ms. Griffin is here and ready to testify today.
Testify. Have her testify. Have her testify, because I want to hear it.
Sir, you're not here in person, and I'm not conducting this preliminary exam over Zoom.
She gonna say that I never healed her against her will. So what's the difference from in person and Zoom? What's the difference? If I'm giving you the okay, we can do it to Zoom. Why can't we do it in Zoom? What's the difference? Why I gotta be in person? We already here. Everybody already here. So just stop wasting everybody's time.
Mr. Glenn?
Your Honor, Mr. Boykin has indicated that he's willing to waive these proceedings and proceed on to circuit court. I would ask the court to
No. I don't want to waive nothing, because I want to hear the stories. I want you to question her statement and his statements. I'm not waiving nothing. I'm not waiving nothing, because I'm not about to be charged with some shit I didn't do. Hell no.
Sir, again, you're on the record in court, sir. So can you please check your language? So
right here. Why can't we do it right here? Yeah, stop.
Mr. Glenn?
Okay, if Mr. Boykin is okay with doing it by Zoom, we can do it by Zoom if the court pleases.
Well, I have some concerns with your client's ability to not interrupt court proceedings and not interrupt testimony, because he hasn't even been able to stop talking while I've been talking.
Judge, as it pertains to the preliminary exam being via Zoom, I don't think you have the means of doing that right now. The complaining witness is present here in court today, Judge, but I think it would affect my ability to, or the defense's ability to cross-examine the witness.
I have a standby counsel. William Glenn is in the courtroom for a live exam.
Who's in the courtroom?
Oh. William Glenn, my brother. You asked me to send somebody.
That's why I was so confused, because the two look very much alike, and I was very confused because you were here and he was there. So
yeah, we're twins. We're twins, and
that makes it even more clear. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Counsel.
Judge, the people are ready to proceed. If the court permits that,
we will permit it.
This via Zoom, then no problem. We'll call our first witness.
Okay, let's call your first witness.
Are we doing this exam first, Judge, or Mr. Hill's exam?
We're going to do this one because we have the jail right here. I apologize, Mr. Hill. The jail says I have to do this one first.
Okay, Judge, are people called Aisha Griffin to this thing?
Good afternoon. I apologize for your wait today. Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to have you please have a seat, and you sound like you are a very quiet speaker. So if you can please scoot all the way up to the microphone, and if you can state and spell your first and last names for the record, please. And in fact, I'm going to mute the jail for right now.
Okay, Judge, for the record, is it Mr. Glenn Jr. that's going to be presiding on this case, or his brother?
yeah, William Glenn will be conducting the hearing because the court ordered that a counsel be live. That's why he's there.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
And does the defendant in this case also consent to this?
Well, I'm going to unmute the jail there real quick. And Mr. Boykin?
Yeah. Can you hear us, Your Honor?
Yes, I sure can. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Boykin, are you consenting to this matter being held via Zoom with Ms. Daisha Griffin being present in person you having, counsel on Zoom and in person, and you being on Zoom in the Wayne County Jail. Are you consenting to the examination continuing in that fashion?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understand that you do have the right to have an in-person exam, and this matter was scheduled for an in-person exam, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And for some unknown reasons, there was maybe some miscommunication somewhere, but the Wayne County Jail delivered you back to the Wayne County Jail instead of to the 27th District Court. And so therefore, that is why we are in two different
I
locations right now.
understand. Yes, I understand.
Okay, and you may, if you would like to adjust the podium, you may. Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Can you please just state your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Daisha Griffin.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna take you back to the date of 6/30/2023. Do you remember this date?
Yes,
And were you at the location of Pennsylvania Road, apartment 4 in the city of Riverview, County of Wayne?
yes,
And what's at that location?
that's my apartment.
Okay, and who you at the apartment with on that specific day?
I was with London, my daughter, and my sister here, my daughter's father.
Okay, was he there for the duration of the day?
No, he was there just for like 5 minutes. I would say.
Okay, you indicate this individual here, you share a child in common with him?
Yes,
And was that your daughter that was in the residence on that day?
yes,
And do you see Mr. Eviri?
yes.
Can you please state where he is, or where he is located in the article of clothing that he's wearing?
It's like that, maybe dark blue, dark gray. He's right there on the call, I see him.
Then let the record reflect the identification of the defendant in this case.
Okay, and Mr. Glenn?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And would it be accurate to state that there was a prior, domestic violence?
The judge is now ready to finalize the defendant's plea, but she still needs one thing: his full attention. She makes it clear that this is not just paperwork. He needs to understand exactly what he's agreeing to. After all the earlier arguments, the judge confirms that his guilty plea was entered freely and voluntarily, and that he understands the consequences. The court is making sure there is no confusion left on the record. And despite how difficult the hearing has been, the judge is determined to finish the process correctly. One mistake here could affect the validity of the entire plea, so every requirement has to be addressed before the court can move forward.
And come see what?
London, the baby.
And is that your daughter?
Yes.
Okay, and what if anything did you say to him?
Well, at first I kept saying it wasn't a good idea. He didn't just ask one day. He had been asked that for a couple of days. I kept saying, it wasn't a good idea. It was an ongoing case and everything.
Right, because you knew that there was a no contact order in this.
Yes,
Okay, so you refused multiple times.
yes.
Okay, and then what if anything happened after that?
Just the same thing. He just kept re-asking, and then I finally agreed to let him come see like this.
Okay, and did he come to the residence?
Yes, sir.
The apartment building, correct?
Yes,
Okay, and did he knock on the door?
yes,
Okay, did you allow him inside of the residence?
yes.
Okay, and what if anything occurred while you guys were in the residence?
We was in the residence for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then like shortly right after, I think he was going to go wash his clothes, and then right after, that's when you guys came knocking on the door.
Okay, when you say you guys, who's you guys? Okay, and did you make contact with the police in regards to why they were there?
Not that day.
Okay, and to your understanding, or do you remember the fact that the defendant in this case, Mr. Boykins, had a tether on?
Yes.
Can you describe the condition of that tether?
The tether was beat up bad.
Okay, beat up badly, what is that?
As far as it looked dysfunctional.
Okay, were there wires protruding from it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, and did that concern you in any way?
Yes.
Okay, so you get there, he gets there, you indicated that he wanted to wash his clothes.
Mhm. Yes.
Did he say anything to you while inside the residence?
He was just happy. Like, he was real happy. He came in like real excited.
Okay, and did you tell him at any point that you wanted him to leave the residence?
No, sir.
Okay, and anytime during that, did he have communications with you as it pertains to any criminal matters
No.
that you guys were both involved?
As far as, no, like everything happened so quickly, so like, the case or anything.
Okay, and then you ultimately indicated that the police arrived, correct?
Yes.
Okay, did you make contact with law enforcement?
Once they arrived at my door, yes. Prior to that, no, I didn't call them or anything.
Okay, do you remember an officer knocking on your door?
Yes.
Okay, what if anything did he say?
He thought I had called him, like set him up, like I think that I was supposed to come.
Okay, and how did you respond to that?
I started crying and I said that like I didn't like send him there to try to set him up and send him to jail.
Okay, and was this while the officers were knocking on your door?
Yes.
And did they present themselves as in fact law enforcement officers?
Yeah, they kept saying police, open the door.
Okay.
And they called my phone as well.
Okay, did you pick up your phone?
I believe I did.
Okay, what did you do when you picked up the phone?
I think they were just like, it's, we're here because we were told that we were boyfriends with that property and that we were told, they said they were told he was in the apartment. And so basically they were checking on my safety to like unlock the door or whatever.
Okay, so let me stop you there. You indicated they were checking on your safety.
Yeah.
Did you feel safe at that time?
At the moment, yeah. I wasn't in fear.
Okay. While the officers were knocking on the door, did you answer?
No.
Okay, did Mr. Boykin say anything to you while they were knocking on the door and asking you to open?
Yeah, he was just crying and saying no to him like that.
Okay, did he say anything else as it pertains to you opening the door?
No, as far as anything like physical, no, he just was crying, saying like, don't do that, don't open the door. Like, why did I say that?
Okay. And did you in fact open the door?
No, at first.
Okay. What did you tell the officers when they asked you whether or not Mr. Boykin was inside of the residence?
I said no, he wasn't there.
Okay, why'd you say no?
Because he had right there, I said no, he can't all out.
Okay, so would it be fair to state that you didn't want to upset him at the time?
Yeah,
Okay. So did you ultimately open the door?
yes, which maybe about an hour in, yeah. Once they started trying to kick down my door, I did open the door.
Okay, did they continue to communicate with you throughout the duration of that hour?
Yeah, so, after, they had him arrested and everything, they were just saying, how they just wanted to make sure I was safe and they knew he was on the property because his brother had already told them that he was there and that they weren't leaving until they got him.
Okay, did they ultimately open it? So was he saying anything to you or was he near you while they were knocking on the door making these statements?
Yeah, he was, just on the side and like crying.
Okay, is he still telling you not to open the door?
Yeah,
Okay. And you didn't open the door, correct?
no.
How did law enforcement get inside of your house?
Once they started banging, shut the door down, I spoke with it.
Okay, and then did they come inside of the house?
Yeah, and, as soon as they came in, Amir, he was right there, so they just grabbed him.
Okay. And then did you make contact with any officers after the incident?
The very next day, the police officer, he did call, I think it was a detective, he did call me and just followed up with the statement, and that was pretty
Okay,
much.
because you made a statement initially when they arrived at the scene, right?
Yeah,
Did they ask you why you didn't open the door? Did you make the same statements that you're making here today in court?
yes,
Okay. So they ultimately arrested him, correct?
yes,
Did you observe them arrest him?
yes, me and London were both right there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can we
Hey,
have the
can you turn that
defendant
up?
speak into the microphone, please?
I couldn't
I
hear that.
apologize.
I couldn't hear it. It was scratching.
Okay, so Ms. Griffin, when you resume testimony, just please make sure you're speaking directly into the microphone, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
There's no further questions for this one.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Glenn, would you like to cross-examine, please?
Yes. Now, is it Griffin?
Yes,
Okay, now ma'am, you stated that, this all happened on, June 30th, 2023 at Riverview,
yes.
and you stated that this was at what time of the day?
I don't know the exact time, it might happen between 8 to maybe 10 o'clock, it was much closer to like nighttime, I'm not sure the time though.
Okay, I'm sorry, just one moment. Mr. Boykin, can you hear your attorney's questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
can you
can
hear Ms. Griffin's responses?
Yeah. Just turn it up a little bit more for me.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't have any volume control on your end, okay? Just a moment. Counsel,
Yeah,
counsel, if you need to have a conversation, can you please go out in the lobby? Because I'm hearing everything you're saying, thank you.
Yeah, everything sounds good. I don't know why I'm being charged with unlawfully imprisonment.
Sir, I just wanted to find out if you could hear. Okay, thank you.
All right, now you stated that, Mr. Boykin called you to come over,
Yes,
and you stated that he did in fact come over, is that correct?
yes, correct.
And you went over to see his daughter,
Yes.
and you wanted to wash his clothes.
Yeah, because wherever he was at, he just wasn't washing as much, so, and I had a washer and dryer, so yeah.
Now, you stated that it's about 5 minutes or so after you got to your house, the police came there,
Yes, sir.
and when the police knocked on the door, did he make any threats to you?
No, he didn't say he was gonna physically harm me or that he wasn't.
Now, did he try to hold you or grab you or hold you back from opening the door?
No, he never restrained me.
Now, you stated that he was crying,
Yes,
and so he thought you had set him up.
yes.
Did you call the police?
That day, no. Prior times, yes.
Now, you stated that at about an hour after the police arrived, that they started to kick the door in,
Yeah, they said they had a search warrant.
a search warrant. And at any time during that hour, did Mr. Boykin grab you or make threats to you to keep you or prevent you from opening that door?
No, he never physically grabbed me.
At any point in time, did you feel threatened by Mr. Boykin into leaving the house?
No.
Nothing.
Okay, I just have one clarifying question, counsel, before Mr. Shadro, you begin. You asked a question, Mr. Glenn, asking whether or not the defendant physically grabbed the victim or threatened her. And her testimony was that he did not physically grab her. He didn't answer the question about feeling threatened. Did Mr. Boykin threaten you at any point?
No, he didn't say he was gonna harm me.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Shadro, redirect.
And isn't it true, weren't you made aware of the prior preliminary examination that occurred a few weeks ago?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor, that's not relevant to the charges.
I'm sorry,
Not relevant, Your Honor.
what's the relevance?
Judge, it's very relevant. We know that the defendant in this case did have contact as it pertains to the participation in this prosecution. But we don't know what in fact he indicated to her about these specific charges itself. So I need the witness to elaborate on what was in fact told to her.
All right, of course, we're overrule the objection at this point. I'll give you a little bit of latitude.
Thank you, Judge. So you were aware that there was a preliminary exam, prior proceedings, you were given notice, correct?
Yes.
And there was a subpoena that was given to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, and is there a specific reason why you didn't show up to court on the day of the exam?
For the one that just passed,
Absolutely.
yes.
What was the reason?
Feeling guilty with the whole him thinking I set him up because of the prior cause where I did really call about things that were occurring at the time.
Okay, so you indicated it was because you felt bad for him because he said that you were setting him up and you weren't setting him up. But you indicated that the prior calls that you called to Riverview Police Department were in fact credible.
Yes.
And they pertain to him making contact with you.
Yes.
And you didn't want him to make contact with you, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, these jail calls, he's in custody now and now he's reaching out to you. Are you aware of these contacts?
Yes.
And at any point, did he make contact with you in regards to testifying today in court?
Yes.
What if anything did he say?
You're not gonna object unless we have specific jail calls that we're gonna.
Judge, we do have specific jail calls.
So I need to hear it.
Judge, and this is, Judge, and if I may just elaborate as it pertains to the jail calls itself, this is why it was essential that Mr. Glenn was present as it pertains, and all parties were present as it pertains to these jail calls. These jail calls play a critical role as it pertains to the complaining witness coming into court, Judge, and testifying. We have to issue a witness detainer on here with that.
Yeah, and I agree, but jail calls are very important. I like to hear them.
Judge, I can reference specifically the messages that were presented to the court as it pertains to the bond violation.
It's my understanding that the jail calls are available, but not, there's just a difference.
The courtroom suddenly shifts into a battle over what the witness can actually be asked. The defense argues that the questioning is going beyond the scope of the original cross-examination, while the prosecution insists that these jail communications are directly relevant. The judge steps in and gives the attorneys some room to establish the witness's state of mind. The key issue is whether the defendant had been contacting this witness from jail, and whether those communications had anything to do with her appearance in court. Once the judge allows the question, the witness confirms that the defendant did reach out to her. Now the court has to determine exactly what was said, and whether those communications explain why she initially failed to appear. What looked like a simple evidentiary dispute is quickly becoming a critical part of the case.
And we do know that he in fact contacted her via jail, and he texted her using the device that was given to him from the Wayne County Jail. Now, if it pertains to this proceeding now, she can answer that question. If it's a no, it's a no.
Well, his redirect has to go against my cross, and I never said anything about jail calls.